Apparently, I'm Delulu.
Oh no!
Welcome everyone to our Friday Upside Down Watch, where we discuss Stranger Things. Today we're discussing Season 5, Episode 3's The Turnbow Trap. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share out the stream to your fellow Stranger Things fans, and I think that's about it. We will be back next week for Episode 4, The Sorcerer, both the watch party on Thursday, and then always the live discussion on Friday. How are you, Rachel? It's ladies' night.
I'm happy it's Friday. I'm happy it's ladies' night. This is an excellent episode to talk about, so let's get it going.
Sketch is on his way. He will be on in 15 minutes. So
excellent.
We can give it a little bit. We can give a little chat. Check out Toxic. I thought of you when I got
there we go.
Shirts. Yes.
Let's do show and tell. Excellent.
And yours, ma'am? Yours?
Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. Sorry, I wanted to show the side boobs.
That's how I get likes and clicks on this channel. So don't worry. Side boob is always welcomed on this channel, no matter who it is. Well, I don't know if a dude really wants to show side boob. Yeah. So it was interesting watching with you yesterday. We watched the episode, which we do watch parties. However, just an announcement: we will not be doing a watch party on Christmas Day. We will we'll still be discussing the first episode of Volume 2 on Friday, but everybody's gonna be off for Christmas. Enjoy it, and AKA binge the whole volume for it.
I know. I have to talk. I'm gonna have to have a discussion with Josh. Be like, so what's the plan?
Binge it. That's the plan. You gotta binge it. That's the plan.
Like, listen, it's 8, and like we could probably bang out 2 on Christmas night, and then wake up the next day and finish the third one. I mean, because we're gonna get spoiled, bro.
I don't play. I'm not playing this game 1 episode a week. We gotta tell Toonie too. No 1 episode a week, Toonie. Binge it as well, so you're not behind.
Yeah.
I'm totally fucking delulu. Yes, I have a poll going on in the chat that says, did anyone else think it was Eddie in the forest? Yes. Somebody voted yes. And I did vote.
Oh.
Just FYI. It's split down, well, not down the middle. And then someone, I'm assuming a couple bots voted, no, Nadia, you are delusional. Mr. President, I'm signing executive Mr. Prez 47. I hate this new thing that YouTube did. I'm signing an executive word that anyone still believe any Muslims coming back be involuntary committed. Well said, Mr. President. Also, Nadia's case, she's from another country. I'm not from another country. My citizen. I was born here. I am USA born. Born in the state of Indiana. Stephen King licensed out a Dark Tower game, Nadia. Ooh, what's up, Kels? That sounds right up my alley. I need to finish the Dark Tower series. I will say I've read mostly everything of King, except for the Dark. I think I've read 1 through 3 of the maybe 1 and 2. It's been such a long time. I'm gonna have to go back. I think that's gonna be my goal for 2026 is to read the entire Dark Tower series. I'm not lying, bro.
But the movie was bad, right? Like I heard that because I was going to watch it, and then I heard it was bad, and they're like, read the books, and I was like, okay, I'll read the books, and then he made me mad, so now I'm just gonna I'll give it a break.
Don't watch the movie. Don't do it to yourself. Don't. It's not only a bad Dark Tower adaptation, it's a bad movie in general.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
And it's got Matthew and Idris and okay.
Everything after Wolves of Kala and Dark Tower is crap. We'll see. Don't spoil it for me, Toxic. It's my goal. Because the new Dresden File book I get in January, and then I'll read that, and then I'll probably hop into the Dark Tower series and stuff. Literally one good scene in that film. Yeah. If you want to read, you want to do a book club?
Oh, yes.
You want to read? Like, not online, just like offline. You want to do a book club where we just read a talk? Okay, cool.
Because I just, what I started last night? Because I got off King and I was like, well, I still need to read books that are being turned into movies. And I was like, oh, I'll do The Housemaid. So I started The Housemaid.
Oh,
yeah, I want to know what the thing is. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do a lot of King books. A lot of King books were adapted into movie.
I know a lot were, but I meant like coming out so like when The Long Walk was coming out, I read it. When Life of Chuck was coming out, I read it.
Ugh.
I was going to. I can't believe this. I liked that. It was very faithful to the book. Well, short story, and it had a lot of heart. I was angry that
Boring as I had a Sin. I was on with Sin yesterday, and I was like, "This is don't take Sin's recommendations."
You thought it was boring?
It is so boring.
Oh, so you didn't like the story of
what? Like story of what? So what does it mean? The value of life? A man goes through. It just the story of what?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what the story is? What's the story?
I mean, just being present in life. That's what the dance was.
I can watch a million other movies that do it better. Okay. Better off reading the books. My Planet Animated. Yeah, whether it releases is a different thing. Yeah, for Amazon, because Amazon owns the rights for the Dark Tower series.
Okay.
I'm surprised too, Cosmic. I'm surprised too. I'm just. Yeah. Life of Chuck is probably in my worst of 2025.
Oh. I was dancing in the movie theater. I was angry because when you read the book, he clearly, explicitly has a scene where you're walking down Boylston Street in Boston, and I know it like the back of my hand. And so I was like, oh my God, this is going to be great if they filmed it here. Nope, nothing like that, nothing at all. And it was in Boston, and I was just like, I should take a point away from you. But the ending got me, and Josh liked it, and we went to the local theater and supported our local theater, and so yay.
There are literally other movies that do the whole like concept of life and death and what is the true meaning of life so much better than Tom Hiddleston, the aging lesbian, dancing in the I'm sorry. I'm in a mood today. Now you will never unsee it. Rewatch it. You'll never unsee it now.
Yeah, I might not. That's true.
They have not released a trailer yet for Volume 2, which I'm very, very thanks. I like Welcome to Derry. Have you seen Welcome to Derry yet?
Yes. So the finale will be Sunday. Yes.
Everybody who mentions this Welcome to Derry doesn't understand that this show literally raises my fucking blood pressure.
I know, but what they want you to watch because the child acting. Listen to me. You want redemption for the Institute.
This is not the redemption I'm looking for.
Forget the lore that they're breaking. Watch the kids because they're great.
I don't hate watch things because unless I'm like obligated to watch it, such as like the Institute, we were in for it, right? But I don't usually like. I've never seen past maybe 3 episodes, first 2 episodes of Rings of Power because I didn't like it. I don't hate watch. I'm not Agatha. Yeah. I think I did a review on the first 2 episodes. Didn't finish it. Just I don't hate watch. I don't want to waste my time. Life is short. I'd rather watch something I'm enjoying. So I have a love-hate relationship with Welcome to Derry. I am seated every Sunday to watch it, and I do enjoy certain aspects of it. The children actors are great. I actually really like the expansion onto Bob Gray. I thought the scene of when he meets Pennywise and stuff like that, that's great. But all the military storyline and the fact that I really honestly think they took away from the Black Spot. Like the episode was great, the continuous camera work and stuff, but I think you could have done a little bit more so for the season based off it. It's just that stupid military storyline and the whole lore breaking and these stupid fucking pillars and this stupid fucking like General Shaw who saw Pennywise as a child and got an experimental drug, and that's how you get the fuck out of here. So,
okay, so the pillars aren't real in the book? Or...
No, there's no such thing as like pillars to keep whatever in a trap of dairy. That's completely new on it. And the whole idea that when you leave dairy, you're not really supposed to remember dairy. You don't remember like encounter. That's why in the Losers Club, when all of them besides Mike leave, they don't remember their childhood until Mike like calls him, and everything kind of starts flooding back, and they get back to Derry, and then they remember like what happened to them with Pennywise, but all because this dude took an experimental drug.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's retconning it. And
What's up, love it? This also doesn't help that we all know how it ends. They fail. Yes, and also the fact that they're going backwards. So this is what, 1962?
Yeah.
So they're going to 1935 for season 2, which will probably be the Bradley Massacre, which we already see in the show.
Oh, they're going backwards?
Yeah, and then 1908 will be the 3rd season that they want to do, and I think that's going to be the Kitchen Ironworks.
The Kitchen Ironworks.
Ironworks. It was
the iron.
It was a big fire that happened. Like 80 kids went missing and adults, and you actually see it in the opening scene of it. If you watch the opening credits, you see that those are like a rabbit on fire. That's the Easter egg hunt they did and stuff. Yeah. Now they also pigeoned themselves in a corner because they did the movies originally. The Losers Club grew up in the 50s, 60s, and then as adults they're in the 80s. They did the reverse: kids in the 80s, adults in like modern time. So
okay,
how the fuck did I end up talking about Welcome to Derry? Well, it's because we're waiting for sketch,
and it's been on your mind. It's been on your mind.
I really would like to do a whole like video on it, not a stream, because I get too distracted via stream. What's up, Sketch?
Hi, hey guys. What up?
Look at that, 15 minutes.
Check out my new shirt.
Let me see that.
Her new shirt.
Eddie Munson Hellfire. Oh, no. Now I'm worried you're going to get jumped by jocks. Watch out.
I know.
No.
I know.
And then here's my shirt.
How was your Christmas party?
It was a lot of fun. Had it at a Tailgate Brewery, so we got some nice pizza and some nice holiday drinks.
Very cool. Very cool. We have a poll going on in the chat right now too, as well. It says, did anyone else think Eddie was in the forest? Yes, and then the other options: no, Nadia, you're delusional. I don't know why Toxic's in the chat. He has the link. He can join if he wants to talk about this episode. What's up, Exo? I see you. I like your Eddie. Eddie's not dead. Eddie's not dead. Okay.
There's still hope.
Wait, which shirt? I got mine from Walmart. Where'd you get yours? Target?
Box lunch.
Box lunch. There we go.
I ordered a ton of box lunch stuff. I probably have. Chris today goes, I knew you liked Stranger Things, but I didn't think you liked Stranger Things that much. I've got like 6 or 7 new shirts, 2 new jackets. The only thing I didn't get was a hoodie or anything long sleeve.
Potential next buy.
We're going to box lunch tomorrow. I got to return some stuff. It's not Stranger Things.
Just do a typical GameStop exchange.
Yeah.
I would like the other Stranger. Oh, and I have Stranger Things pants, and I have a Hellfire jersey. Man, I got too much stuff.
Do you know that I forgot last year that Bath and Body Works were selling Stranger Things candles, and I got all 4 of them. But then I burned one, and it wasn't like a big deal to me last year, and it was a big deal that I didn't keep things because I'm sort of a hoarder. So I threw it away when I was done burning it, but I only burned one. So then I was looking at all 3, and I was like, "Oh snap! I should have kept that one." At least
you could have repurposed it for something.
Yeah, I might. Since I only burned one, I might see if they're selling it again and then just buy it because the other 3 I still have. So
Target cleaned out, man. I went to Target the other day because I was like, you know what? I should get a Demogorgon popcorn bucket.
That's a thing.
It's like a folded in Demogorgon, and it folds out, and your hand goes in the mouth, and that's where the popcorn is. Target was selling them, and I think Walmart too. Completely sold out everywhere, but they're reselling on third for like triple the amount they were. They were like $20 buckets. They're like, yeah, it's crazy. Because I was like, I wonder if they're gonna do a popcorn bucket for the finale. Probably not.
I'd be a little shocked if there wasn't one, to be honest. I feel like they would.
Yeah, me too.
I feel they would have announced it by now with tickets going on sale.
Don't they usually do that like a week out or something like that? It's usually reserved for
Yeah.
like closer to the actual like a release day, isn't it?
Yeah, because I fear that they'll think of theft and,
Oh,
if it's released too early and all of a sudden truckloads of them are gone. So,
Counterfeits.
mm.
Toxic. You will
Oh,
have to be at the finale discussion, which is January 16th. You are required. Your presence is required.
yeah, put
Okay.
your boss on now. Let us talk to him. Okay.
Tell him now. You have to have the 16th evening off, or work something around. But you are
It's a
required.
matter of
We
life and
miss
death.
you. Yeah.
It's important. We need
Yes.
our points of contention back. It's
I
too
refuse
positive in
to-
here.
It's hopeful, but we'll get a flashback. No, he's alive. He's alive. I said, don't worry. I believe he's alive. I hate to side with Eddie's not dead. Don't do that, Cosmic. Don't side with Toxic. It's very toxic for you to do so. Okay. What? It is. All right. Let's get into this episode. We're getting into episode 5, season 5, episode 3, The Turnbow Trap. This episode is written by Caitlin Schneiderhan and directed by Frank Darabont. Ramps up the action with classic Stranger Things trap setup, blending humor, gore, emotional depth. Focuses on the Hawkins crew, desperate plan to outsmart Vecna, while Holly's captivity in his illusionary world deepens. It's about an hour runtime, so let me pull up the episode. Nope, that's not correct. There used to be 4 of us, and now there's 3. Let me get the volume down. Okay.
This stream officially
also-
has more characters knocked out of it than this season does.
We should have done a Deadpool just of our stream. I'll be running a hotel. I gotta kiss Boston's ass.
Does
Toxic,
that
you are required to be here for this.
So what you're saying is Toxic is the Eddie of the stream. We're all hoping he comes back.
Yeah. I will say initially, and Rachel and I talked about this yesterday a little bit. I'm not really in par with the 11 and Hopper storyline throughout this. It's split kind of in 2. So we get Elle and Hopper in the Upside Down, and then we also get the Hawkins group creating a plan to kind of trick Vecna into trying to find out where Holly is. Right? I think we were discussing that yesterday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And more. Now we learn about this wall in the initial setup for the first part. Why am I out of this place? Act 1. It opens up with 11 and a Hopper attempting to punch a massive hole through the Upside Down's wall using Elle's powers, but she's unable to. And they are interrupted by a bunch of soldiers that show up as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the set production on this, when we were rewatching it, I really liked like the edge of it, how they made everything look like it was tree trunks, like tree roots, like really dug into the ground, and that, yep, she's powerful, but this wall is way more powerful than she is, and just snaps right back up and closes.
It's always a bigger wall.
Frank Darabont's supposed to do another episode in Volume 2, which is supposed to be a bit more scary, like up that rain.
Hi, Zach.
That we saw.
Hey, Zach.
What's up, Zach?
Hi, Zax.
Hope you're feeling better.
Zax, your attendance is also compulsory on the finale.
Everybody's attendance for the finale on the 16th. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Zach,
my birthday.
Blue, Toxic. Yeah, it's
There you go.
Rachel's
See, yeah,
birthday.
look,
Toxic.
there you go.
You're gonna really miss Rachel's birthday celebration.
Technically,
You
it's the
better not.
15th, but still, it's the day before
so-
and after.
Frank Darabont comes back for Shock Jock, which is the first episode in the Volume 2. So it's supposed to, where he flexes a different muscle. It's supposed to be far darker and scarier in this. I actually really like this episode. This is my favorite out of all the volume.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. I like the almost Home Alone-esque of the group kind of getting together, putting the traps together. That's my favorite part of the episode. Them working together, all having different code names, different plans. Felt very much like a D&D table. They're all figure it out. Even though I don't like the Elle and Hopper storyline on this, I really honestly do like the more Hawkins stuff. And I feel like that's common with it.
I can agree to that. There's definitely times where I feel like there's like scenes with Elle and Hopper that could have just been replaced with like any other group that we got going on right now, and it would have been better used.
What's up, Joe? Joe Toss Vids. What's up? Welcome back. What's up, Rio? I see you as well.
Hey, Rio.
I see you guys. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Friday night. What's wrong with the father-daughter mission? I'm not too keen on Elle and Hopper. I feel that storyline has run its course. I don't know. I'm bored half the time when I'm watching the two of them together. It's not. Go ahead, Rachel. Sorry, you have your hand up.
It's okay.
You don't have to have, by the way. It's not.
Yes, I do, because I feel like I don't want to interrupt or something like that. But still, it is too much. It's too much show and tell. It's like, oh, look what Elle can do. We already know what Elle can do. Like, we already know she can do all of these things. This storyline wasn't needed. Or if it was needed, it's too much.
I forget, is it this episode or the next one where Hopper kind of has his like seasonal monologue about reflecting on his life?
I believe it's next episode because of these attempt of self-sacrifice.
Or maybe was it the one beforehand where they're kind of going back and forth calling each other punk ass or something, right?
That's what it, because it's this episode, because the end of the last episode is when Elle hops into the Upside Down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that, I'm thinking here, as far as like the Hopper monologues go, that was probably one of the weaker ones for his character, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I don't think we got anything new from that one that we probably didn't get from like even like the third season, to be honest.
They have a strong relationship. I'm not saying the father and daughter relationship is great. The chemistry is great there. It's very believable. However, it is, I think, one and done, right? We've seen it through season 3. We've seen it through season 2, 3, and the return at the end of 4. So like, I understand why teaming them up, but it kind of contradicts the first episode of the volume where he doesn't trust her, right? But yet she's the most powerful person on the team. Why aren't you utilizing her powers for things like going to the Upside Down and stuff? And I get it, he's protective, but I feel like the overprotective father is a little overplayed, in my opinion.
You're not wrong in that regard.
Also, overprotective parent here. We get Joyce at the end of last episode. Will and Robin ended up figuring out that Will was attached to the hive mind, can see through Vecna, and actually can see through Vecna's future victims. And they kind of disappeared, tricking Joyce. Joyce is very much a helicopter mother over Will, also favors Will. I don't see her favoring Jonathan whatsoever throughout this entire volume. It's like, I only got one son. So I do like this back and forth where Will just stands up basically for himself and says, like, I'm not a child anymore. I can help, you know?
Yes, exactly.
I agree with you, Zax. I think you're talking about Hopper and Elle, the concept back and forth.
I thought you were going to say, I agree with you. It's hard not to skip their scenes.
It is. It is. By the way, 31% of you still think Eddie's alive.
Oh boy.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it.
Munson copium.
I can't wait. I can't wait to give that big fuck you toxic.
You know, listen, Andrew
Oh, you muted yourself.
Oh, you muted yourself. Oops. She said Andrew, she had the forbidden words.
Yeah.
Don't bang on the table, apparently. Anyway, I was saying Andrew Garfield lied to our faces. So yes, I have faith that you can have faith. I'm literally 50-50. I care, but I also couldn't care less. I'm just like, you guys lied to us so much. You could bring him back and be like, oh, there he is.
It's like, well,
your mic is your volume is a little, I don't know what the word is. What's sound guy? Sketch.
Blowing out.
Yes,
a little hot.
Thank you. A little hot.
Peaking.
Also, Vecna needs to visit Chris Hansen. Just the way look at him standing creepily in the corner. for Derek. It
I'm telling
smiles
you,
at him.
he's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. He's coming for you.
Have
All
a
right, I
seat.
turned the volume down. Is that better?
No, that works. That's perfect.
Much better.
All right, now we get our opener. These openers are pretty good.
Mhm.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Apparently,
Oh, those
hide
were the days.
that search history.
Take a jab. It's like,
not a lot of hype for Volume 2 that I've been seeing.
I've only really seen like little bits and pieces that they've been letting out. I think they're gonna probably keep drip feeding it up until it actually drops.
They
was
just
going to
finished
say.
post on it. They like the Duffer Brothers just finished post, like edited and everything on Volume 2. You've had how many
That's
years?
crazy.
I don't understand how they wait so close to the end, like the line. So that's why we haven't gotten any sort of
Trailer probably next week.
yeah.
Yeah. Or any like little like teaser scenes that they've released, kind of like they did with Elle doing her Jedi training obstacle course.
I want you to watch this. When they go over the food, the pancakes look great. Those eggs look fake. They look fake. They are fake.
Those
They're
are
awful.
powder eggs, aren't they?
They look
no,
like
no, they look rubber.
Yeah, like rubber eggs. Joe, I know the Duffer Brothers said that Joseph Quinn was too busy. So was Andrew Garfield too busy for listen. I can hold out hope, all right? Okay.
I think the funnier one.
See?
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was thinking they were scrambled. I forgot they were whole eggs, not scrambled. Yeah, no, you don't. Who plates up sunny side eggs like that?
Yeah, that's like over.
I mean, I make sunny side
easy.
eggs, but I only put it on directly on the person's plate that's going to eat it, because otherwise it gets cold and rubbery.
Yeah, and the yolk falls all over the place.
Yeah, those yolks, like, they're not even jiggling. They're not even moving.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you don't want your eggs to be moving on your table after you've cooked them, but yeah. I wonder if she actually tastes it.
I was about to say it's
Taste.
This is all an illusion.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I said she was eating maggots. Instead of drinking orange.
Right, that's another clip.
Gut juice.
Oh no!
Gut juice.
Not the juices.
My dog literally had an upset stomach yesterday, and we opened our bedroom door and it smelled like an Afghan prison. It was so bad. It was down the side of the crate, down the bed, off to the floor, and Chris had to give her a bath while I cleaned up her crate stuff, and I almost vomited. So thank you, Rachel. That made me just like juicy.
No.
We're all gonna throw up now.
Immediately going on the list of banned words right behind moist.
Moist.
Get it away.
No, I can
the list of words
sentence.
that are officially haram.
Drenched.
Drenched and moist.
We're just giving Zach's clips.
No, you're giving me clips for my shorts.
I'm tired of Earth, these people, the follies of their lives.
We definitely deserve that comment on its
Although,
way.
look, at least it gives me just... I did write down here as a note that it's going to be so gruesome when they reveal what Vecna's magic dollhouse is actually. And what these kids have been being pumped full of.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume the house looks like how... Because it's... So there's the upside down, and then they call it Dimension X, where Vecna's like house and everything is. So it's like Dimension X is a dimension in the upside down, which then is connected to the right side up. It's like a scene within a scene, like within a scene, like a dream within a dream within a dream.
Mhm.
It's an interdimensional dimension, pocket
Yes.
dimension.
Oh man.
Hmm.
Keep them coming. Just super chat moist. I'll make Sketch read it.
All right, I'll put on the worst possible voice I can imagine for it. Don't worry.
Oh. Oh man, now
You
I
think
want
you
one
think
of
if we
those
pay enough
voice changing
money?
thingies.
Oh, I can totally make that work. Hold on. Let me get Dehumanizer booted up. Hold on a minute. You think if we paid Vecna enough, we could get him to do to read Moist for us on loop?
Dude, he
Hmm.
read a
Smut?
spicy book.
Yeah, I was about to say
So, like, I'm sure
he
the
already does
words
a smut.
for...
He's probably comfortable just saying it now.
I don't even think he's on Cameo, but we could get Ted Wheeler.
There you go. This is what the people.
Joe, yes,
Did my
we should
breathe
all
come
call
out
him.
too? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I need to wipe up and be right back.
Oh shit! I know. Oh, I have an idea for Rachel's birthday. Okay, hold on. Let me write this so I can make sure I know what I'm going to be doing.
Oh.
Okay. Got an idea.
Got an idea?
Gonna be just moist.
Okay. Okay.
I am
Joyce
scared and
Plotting.
Yeah.
tantalized in the same way.
Oh, fuck, we just skipped over. So the military has this new machine that shoots out these like vibrations that anybody with like abilities is pretty much paralyzed. Like she's unable to use her powers right now. Both Rachel and I are like, why didn't you just take your hat off and try to put it over her ears or like stuff things in her ears just to kind of help?
Why didn't you try anything?
Mm-hmm.
No.
And this dude's peeing on. By the way, I also said this yesterday. The dude needs to hydrate. He needs some liquid IV sent to set because that pee was pretty dark. Need your electrolytes, bro.
They don't have.
Down. Probably pretty dry in there.
They don't. Not moist.
Not moist.
Look, they don't have water in the Upside Down. They just have Logan Paul Prime Energy drink.
Oh, those things are so bad for you.
Their fault.
Oh, that's a real thing?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wish I was making that up.
Yeah, Prime's not good for you.
Or
it's not good.
Yeah, we saw the episodes in volume 1.
Yes. Yes, which by the way, Sketch, Rachel and I said we're doing a watch party on Christmas Day for the first episode, just because of the time it releases, and I know everybody has significant others that probably want to watch this show. So we're still going to discuss the first episode of Volume 2 on the 26th, but everybody can binge Volume 2 on Christmas, whatever you want to do. I'm going to be binging it. Rachel's going to be binging it. We're going to tell Toonie. We're going to pressure him into binging it. So...
Sketch?
Did I lose you? Are you there?
Oh, I don't know.
Sketch, can you hear us?
It was lagging for a while there.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I'm still here. I'm fighting it. Hold
binge
on.
all of Volume 2. Basically,
Yeah.
we're not having a watch party on Christmas. We're still going to discuss Volume 2's first episode on the day after, but binge the volume because I definitely want to send you guys a timestamp when Eddie shows up.
Okay, so are we now doing side bets that he's going to show up in that first episode?
Ooh.
I think he's going to show up.
Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? You think okay.
I don't know which episode though.
Okay.
That's why I'm like, I don't want to hold you guys back. Don't do episode a week. Just binge it. We all want to binge it anyway.
I know.
I'm going to try.
Well, we're probably going to try at least 2 episodes on Christmas and then an episode.
Yeah, right. Two sounds very doable.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know why she didn't just kill the soldiers when she showed up, because it just reflected back of season 1 where she just exploded like 8 dudes' heads off. Though that dude got his head hit pretty hard by that car door. Like that's gonna
leave
a mark. This is Hopper's best.
And then
He's
when
really
she
true,
gets
yeah.
up, like instead of why didn't she like take the machine out? Did the machine it already went out? Did it explode? That's how
Hopper
she got
shot
up,
at it.
right?
I
It was
believe.
I think he did actually
Yeah.
manage to disable it.
So then I don't know why she didn't take them out. The whole point of you going back to the base is that, you want to clean all this up, like the military bad. So why choose to save their lives now?
Having a father
Maybe just-
influence has made her weak, obviously.
I don't think making her
Weak.
weak, but maybe it's a positive influence on her, right? In a sense, in season 1, she's feral. She doesn't really have like a normal life and a standards to kind of reflect on, right? She doesn't have a moral compass. All she knew was the lab.
Mhm.
So in a sense, she's almost like a feral animal. Yeah. I don't know why Dustin lied to the group here that he got his ass handed to him. It shows a rift in their friendship because the 4 of them usually are very tight.
It does. And he probably also doesn't want to hear any "I told you so's" because they all told him so.
And he literally went through that with Steve the last episode.
Exactly. Don't antagonize them. Like, stand up for Eddie, but don't. But no, he didn't listen. So
I don't like this attitude. I really don't like how he's written for this season. This completely destroys the Dustin character for me for the entire series, the way he's written. Unless there's some big redemption arc in this season, he's just a little whiny twat.
You know what? Unless there's some big redemption arc where someone doesn't have to die for him to have that redemption arc. Excuse me. Because that's just an easy way out for his character. Oh, someone died. Let me change. Let me strap my boots on and nope.
Let me shape up.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah. And I know he's grieving. I get it. But he's also not being a team player. And if he really wants revenge on Vecna, he needs to be a team player. Sometimes you have to put your feelings aside. I do like that they are openly communicating with each other with what's going on. I hate it when characters who are well seasoned deals with this bullshit. Communicate with each other. Communicate with each other what the problem is. So it's not a surprise. So I like that they're all right here. Will is telling them like, "Hey, I'm connected to Vecna's hive mind. I'm able to see through him. I figured out that his next victim is going to be Derek." Blah blah blah. So I like that they're actually communicating with each other.
Unlike Dustin.
Unlike Dustin.
Yeah. And that's the whole part of like their whole Scooby-Doo gang to begin with, was that they communicated with each other in order to defeat the enemy, so to speak. So, in order to get back into those, that style, you got to get back into those roots.
Yeah. So they're devising a plan here. They've figured out Derek's the next victim. So the Demogorgon's probably coming for Derek tonight. So what they're going to do is basically drug the entire family and take the family to a secluded location and put a tracker in the Demogorgon. He appeared it as Henry. Should be on Christmas.
Yeah.
I do like that there's a sad little jab in there now. It's like, that's what he did with Chrissy and Max. I'm like, oh, no love for Patrick and what was his face?
Fred?
Fred.
Yeah, even me, I'm just like, it was the other two were Patrick and who?
Because they were bad.
It's like, because the only ones everyone remembers are Chrissy and Max. None of the other ones mattered. Vecna could have those ones.
Well, Patrick, they didn't really explore why he was being attacked by Vecna. Fred, he's just an awful human being. So no love lost there.
Yeah. I mean, I get why Patrick didn't get much time because he's revealed. He's the fourth one revealed to be stalked by Vecna at that point. So it's like, we already know how this goes. Just do it. Just take him out. Chop chop.
Did Joyce say, I was reading, tells Jonathan now is not the time to play safe?
Yep, that's what she just said.
Yeah.
I'm like, now it's not the time to play it safe, Jonathan.
You just yelled at your son. You just yelled at your son.
I know that was supposed to be honestly her showing growth to Will, that she's like learning and adapting, realizing, but at the same time, I just take it out of context. I'm like, wow, you really don't like your older son. You just really don't care.
The favoritism is really on display right now.
Yeah.
Jonathan, now's not the time to play it safe. Now's the time to put your life on the line.
Jonathan, what have you ever done for this party?
All I can think of is in season 2 when they're doing the exorcism on Will, and he turns to hold me to Nancy.
I can't look.
I can't look. Oh, there's one character that needs to go. It's gonna be Steve. I know it's gonna be Steve. Duffer Brothers is like, oh, volume the second episode. Everybody, I cried again while editing it, bro. You,
stop.
Don't do it.
Just stop.
Turn it around. Turn it around. No,
we're gonna
go
riot.
Back. Son of a bitch! You can only click undo and premiere 60 times. We can't go back. It's been done. We didn't make a backup copy. No.
We've reached the threshold.
We
have reached the edge of the upside down. We can't go further.
I knew it was Max. People say it was Eddie. Well, I was hopeful it was Eddie. As soon as I saw the jeans, I was like, oh! I pulled up my phone. I was getting ready to text the group. I was like, oh!
Nadia, I'll give you this one. There was a piece of me when I saw those jeans, like, oh, fuck, I'm about to hear no end of it. About to say no. Oh no!
I would call an emergency meeting for the group. Like, we have an emergency stream for everybody. We need to discuss some things.
I just want to say, in some timeline somewhere, it was Eddie. Just for you.
This timeline.
That's one of those no, see, it's one of those cuts that the Duffer said there's like multiple endings of, that they're gonna randomly disperse out to everyone's Netflix.
Oh my god.
Oh, my friend Katie from whole DualShock fell for that. She went on like a rant about it, and then they all were like, "It's fake. It's disgusting fish. It's disgusting fish."
I was about to say, of course it's fake. I saw so many people take the bait. I'm just like, no, what are you doing?
And then she tried to trick me because there's another one going around saying there's going to be a Nancy spinoff that's just focused on Nancy, and I'm like, I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for it. Nope, not happening. The only thing I know for sure is the animation. I've not heard of anything else past that.
Bait used to be believable.
Yeah.
I know.
Holly is by herself. She was told, do not leave the house. Don't go into the forest. And then there's somebody who's knocking at her front door. She thinks it's Derek, who Vecna went out to get. And it's not. So she opens the door. There's nobody there, but there's a mailbox. The mailbox, for those of you that are younger generation, when it's up, that means you get mail in the mailbox that you have to walk to go get. When it's down, it means you've taken the mail out. I know some of you in the chat probably have never seen a payphone either. But yeah.
We used to have these things called letters that you would write messages on to close friends to let them know how you've been.
Also landlines too, as well. So she gets this letter, and it's supposedly from Henry, telling her to actually go through the woods to meet him at a certain spot. Which, by the way, Rachel and I discussed it. I don't know if you knew this sketch, but I assume with Volume 2, they're obviously going to tell a bit more about the Upside Down in Vecna. But if you've seen the play, you kind of already know why he's afraid to go into the cave.
Mm-hmm.
We get that little spiel in the next episode.
I was going to say, I haven't seen any footage or recordings of the play, but I did read the entire summary of it.
Oh,
again.
okay.
So yeah, I know all the gist of this thing.
Yeah. So I assume what he's afraid of is what he probably touched when he was a kid. in that cave. So that is my assumption.
Mhm.
It's funny
so
that it's still
dark
there
in
though in his
here.
memory.
Actually, so my
Well,
theory, and
Go
we'll
ahead and
talk
say
about
your
this
theory.
True.
next
Yeah.
episode. But
You're
my
right.
theory, really quick, is the Henry that is afraid to go in the cave is actually the pure pure
Henny.
version of Henry. Sorry,
Pure Hetty.
go on. It's like it's the version of
Frick.
Henry that was not his blood was not mixed with the mind flare. Like it was pre going to the upside down Henry. It's the pure, not the psychopath that we've seen.
Well, I think I see
Like
a hole in that, but I'll
subconsciously.
save. There's a hole in that theory, but I'll save it for for next week.
Ooh, I'm gonna bring it.
All right, we'll get to it. We'll cross that bridge eventually. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so
I mean,
don't
I mean,
understand.
to be fair, in the background, it's just more of a Hop and L fighting.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why he's not for her going into this dude's mind. Like, don't sit there and tell her, like, it's going to take hours and we don't have the hours. Okay, let her go into this dude's mind and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
It
It
just
really
feels like
bothered
filler.
me.
Sorry.
It was filler that could have been something else explaining the upside down, more about how did Max hide away for so long? Anything else could have been shown to us besides, oh, by the way, 11 has powers. But hello, pss, 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 she's got powers. She can go into people's. Hey, remember this? Remember this? And I'm like, yeah, bro, we remember this, bros.
Bros.
I don't.
Bros.
Bros.
Bruh.
Bruh.
So yeah, I don't know. I hope this is it. I hope this is just it for volume 1. I don't want to see any more one-on-ones with father daughter. Like, we get it. They're great. They're the same. They belong together.
I was gonna say, there's this conversation came up a while back with like characters who haven't been on screen together or shared scenes together, and it was like Robin and Erica was one example. I'm thinking now, it's like, put 11 and Steve together in a scene. Let those two have an adventure together.
Interesting, yeah, because Steve and 11 have never.
They really haven't had any
It is
together,
like-
have they?
No,
Yeah, they
other
haven't.
than like outside of just being with the group in Toll. I love Erica. Can't spell America
Yes.
without Erica.
Speaking of Erica, not only do we finally get an Erica scene, but we also get the Mr. Cooper scene.
Yes.
Mr. Cooper scene, which also confirms there's
That was-
probably some form of time traveling in this show.
Yep. He was
Or in-
literally there folding a piece of paper, sticking a pencil through it, showing us entirely what a season 1 was. Now he's showing us what wormholes are in season 5. I legitimately am like, we're walking through.
It's not like Back to the Future time travel, right? Because they're talking about interdimensional but there's got to be some form of time travel with the upside down stuck in 1983 when Will got taken. There has to be some form of like fixing that, or in a sense releasing the paradox or something to that.
Address the
right.
elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Address me.
Right.
I also like the fact that Erica's actually a nerd without saying she's a nerd. She look, this is her favorite class to talk about
Yep.
wormholes and science and stuff.
Yeah. Only one
She's
paying
great.
attention. Only one who doesn't have their hand like this on their desk. Like,
How can people say they don't like this character? Honestly, like, what is some people's problem?
Science.
They don't like the sass, I'm guessing, or such.
Oh, how
But yeah,
daring stance are today.
I actually think her and Lucas are a more believable brother and sister sibling than Nancy and Mike.
Oh, they
Like the chemistry
100% are.
between the two. Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially for like 80s children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. And I was telling Naya yesterday, I was like, I would be interested to see in real life which actors and actresses have actual siblings and which ones are only childs.
To see how they interact with each other based off those characters. Yeah.
Or if they've really had to be
Acting.
like, I've never had a sibling, so I don't know what it's like to have an annoying sister. So
It's
let me
acting
got-
hang
from
around you."
experience.
I got 6 of them if you want to borrow any of them.
This is gonna be our new initiative at Netflix. We're gonna remove intimacy coordinators. We're gonna make sibling coordinators from now on.
I'm
Oh,
serious,
can you
Rachel. I'll give you
imagine?
one. I got twins. Buy one, get one.
Nadia,
Sister.
Nadia, your next gig is gonna be as a sibling coordinator. It's perfect.
I'm the oldest. I just
Mhm.
do everything for everybody else.
There you go.
So,
See?
yeah.
Are you
But
8 and there's 7 underneath you, or okay?
There's me, and then the
Wow.
first 3 are my parents, and we're all 13 months apart. And then my mom remarried and had twin girls who are about like 15 years younger than me, maybe 16. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. And then my dad remarried and had 3 more. And like my youngest there's a 30-year difference between me and my brother. There's all girls down to boy.
Oh my goodness.
30-year gap, huh?
Yep. Yep. So when we would go out sometimes, people would think this kid is mine.
Oh.
Or even with my
Oh,
younger
no.
sister too. Because there's about a 20-year difference. Is there? I'm fucking old. Yeah, also a 20-year difference between me and my sister that just started college. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I got plenty. You want to borrow one? You want to see how it is? I love them. I love them all, and they're not like half. I don't do the half sister, half brother thing. They're my siblings. So, I actually do like the Robin Will dynamic to kind of give it a break from Robin and Steve. I understand why they put them together because of the gay characters of the series. I get it.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to help
Yeah.
Will kind of come to terms with being gay. Also, Rachel and I agree. The Mike loves like interests, like the illusion that he's in love with Mike, I think is probably one of the dumbest things for the Duffer brothers to do, because I think it almost takes away from the friendship that the two of them have. Like it makes it awkward as an audience member.
Have the Duffers ever actually said anything like in like outside interviews about there being any like that whole like thing holding any water, or has that just been like interpretations that has just managed to like stick with like people who watch the show? Like, is there any credibility to that?
Maybe interpretations more so. I've never seen the Duffer brothers, and they might have. So I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
I mean,
until I see like an interview with the Duffers who like explicitly say that they had like that characterization like in mind, or they thought about it and kind of played around with it, then I'm just saying no. That's literally just fans
season 4,
interpreting it. I
there's a scene
know
between the
season
two
4,
of
yeah.
them. There's a scene between two of them, and it's obviously that he's like in love with his best friend, and it could be the fact that Will doesn't know himself, right? He hasn't come to terms yet that he is gay, right? So he doesn't know. Like, you're asking Robin, you know,
that's what I mean.
how
Listen,
did you know you wanted to date and such.
I see this. I see the through line for it, but I'm like, until Will actually tries to make a move on it, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it, you know.
Maybe just as a perspective, it just feels too forced, and I honestly really think it takes away from Mike and Will's friendship. I think it would have been better off that maybe they would have added, maybe, I hate to say another character, but something like a Vicky for Will, like maybe a dude he's gone to school with. There's signs, and you know, and they're just little bit sprinkled throughout the series instead of this just focusing on it, because it's just
forget the whole season. Just do what they did with like introduce Vicky at the beginning of season 4. Just do that again, but for Will. Just have this character show up in the first episode, and then he just doesn't show up again, or just sprinkle him throughout just the season. You don't need to do the whole series. That would fix.
I mean,
that would remove this
someone
whole
in
problem.
the background. Yeah,
exactly.
I love Murray here. 20-pack water balloons. Liberty of selecting the grenade style.
Santa Murray.
Santa Murray.
I want a Santa Murray shirt.
See,
I should make them. Yeah.
I really hope that one, like, there's gonna be like a strip mall or something that's just gonna tell their Santa this year is like, okay, did you watch Stranger Things by chance? And be like, yeah, do it like Murray. I
Spark plugs,
want
that's it.
I want mall Santa Murray.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Oh,
this.
I'm glad someone finally yelled at him.
Yeah.
And honestly, there's no what a better character to slap him down from his perch than Murray.
That's true. So count your blessings, hang some mistletoe, pucker up, and kiss my jolly ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like when the little dipshit Derek's go up to strip mall Santa Murray, he just tells him like, "Fuck you, kid."
Like bad Santa.
Pretty much. Yep.
Remember, children, disappointment is a gift too.
So Murray just put him in his place. So now he's going to Steve, and he's being a little shit now to Steve because he can't be a shit to Murray, but he can definitely be a shit to Steve on it. Also, he's wearing a sweatshirt that I own. Why the trench coat? Like, I feel like it's not that cold. I'm watching characters walk around with different. I mean, Nancy was in a nurse's uniform, for God's sakes.
He's doing that rebellious, angsty teenager thing where it's like, I don't care. It's not hot. I'm fine.
Did Eddie wear a coat?
No, it was a jean jacket, and it was a leather jacket under a jean vest.
Okay.
Yeah, and like this is in Indiana, so it would have been humid. He would have been sweating hard through that thing.
Yeah.
But he'd keep it up because the persona demands he stay cool.
It is November in Indiana, so yeah, it probably might be.
Yeah.
Like the sun, it looks sunny, but it's actually very cold outside.
Yeah. I bet you. Yeah, I bet you it's probably 50.
Yeah. I mean, I lived in Northwest Indiana, so like before you get snow, there are illusions of like, oh, it's really sunny outside. It's got to be warm.
Oh.
No.
I love following the fake calendar. The ones that have the lines where it's like fake spring, fake this, and all. Yep, I'm like I follow it every year.
Dude, I would. And then with the music,
so
music here was perfect.
I'm just
all I know it is is from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but yeah.
But no, I like Josh is watching this with me first, and he's like, you could have stopped him. He's like, if anyone did that to my BMW or Jag or which was it? Whatever.
It was a BMW.
BMW.
Yeah.
They'd smack him off with like a piece of wood or something like that. Don't do that to my car. But no, he just let Dustin do whatever he wanted.
He just kind of sat there and pouted about it.
Yep.
Now Nancy's here trying to put the transmitter that Murray created into a shotgun, and Murray's like, that's not gonna work. That's harsh conditions. So they're gonna go test it out, which they have this little banter between Murray and Jonathan, basically like telling Jonathan at first, before you see the ring, it seems like you better put those on your lady. Lady apparently needs to get laid for her attitude. That's what it feels like. I was just in my opinion. Before you see the ring, it comes off as like, put the moves on your lady. Maybe, she might, need it for her attitude.
I know.
You haven't done it yet? That's what
you haven't done.
Come on.
And he's talking about Coltrane and like jazz music and
yeah, all that.
Yeah. Somebody out there said the theory was that Jonathan purchased the ring for Hopper to propose to Joyce, and I was like, that's a pretty weak-watered theory.
No.
Yeah,
that's not.
I see nothing that indicates that. Will having a crush on Mike has stronger evidence than that claim.
100%. Uh-oh. My internet said connect to internet. You're offline. Oh, weird.
Oh.
We'll find out soon.
Yeah.
Yes, we will.
Okay. I'm back. That was weird.
Yeah, see, none of this is Nancy girl bossing. Nancy's always been like this, and you guys have stuff to do. So Stop your yapping.
Mhm.
Does this feel like a Frank Darabont? Does this feel like it to you, Sketch, Rachel?
Uh,
I feel the
Only
house
Kinda.
scene does
because the
but
end. I was gonna say only because of the ending.
yeah.
Yeah, but none of. Well, I mean, if this does, then this would be his when he had to shoot the down scenes for Walking Dead with, you know, focusing on the characters and stuff like that, not the zombies. But you know, every show has it. So
he did. Yeah, I had to look him up for a second. Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, The Mist, The Walking Dead, obviously. Interesting. The Blob. Okay. Maybe the
Yeah.
next volume, the episode that he'll be shooting, will be more in tune with his like horror, like the roots of some of the stuff he's done.
I was gonna say if Walking Dead is in that catalog, a lot of these outdoor shots while they're kind of like doing their prep work does feel very Walking Dead-esque.
Yeah.
hmm
Now they're interrogating the soldier that they captured. Hopper's trying to get him to tell him like what's going on. Well, Elle eventually does enter his brain. Where is my? But again, I feel it's very filler. I like when they are
Yeah.
fortifying the trap house. That's my favorite. Out of it. And I'm like, wow. Feels very Home Alone-esque. Demi Gordon's
Right.
You got a good point on that one. I hadn't even made that connection the first time.
You didn't Home Alone? The wood coming down with the nails and then where Home Alone, those guys should have died a couple of times. That Demi Gordon. Whew.
Yeah.
Put through the ringer. At first, I was like, when I first initially watched it the first time, I was like, I thought you're trying not to kill it. I thought you're trying to get to a point where you can shoot the tracker into it and let it run off, like scare it. But I felt like they were coming close to killing that thing.
They wanted limping back so they can chase after it easier, you know.
And then put it on, burn it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There is a pretty cool scene where it jumps onto the wall, where it rips open the wall to jump in. When it's escaping, I like that.
Yeah. It can just make it out of anywhere
Yeah.
now. It just jumps and it decides to touch it, and it's like, boop, you're going to be a portal out. Done.
Has the Demogorgons always had this ability?
That's what I was thinking.
No,
I was like,
I think
I've never
that's
seen
a
that
new
before.
thing too.
Right.
That's a whole new thing they added for him to do.
Because season 1, he would appear, but it was never just maybe because they just didn't have the budget to do it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Season 4, the only way things were coming in and out were the gates that were open.
Mm-hmm. Season 3 doesn't really have any of that. It's neither does 4.
Yeah. So it must be just a new update.
No, you're right. Outside of like season 1, outside of season 1 and him just punching through the ceiling and the walls, you realize like he's never just like outright just ripped a hole in the fabric of space and time.
You're right.
Yeah, because in season 1, when Holly meets him as a kid, it's very much like Nightmare on Elm Street. Like it pushes the wall kind of forward. It kind of melts, but it doesn't rip open the wall.
Or when Joyce like hammers into her wall too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
There's always like a membrane almost between the two.
Mm-hmm.
I like the camera work they do to get into like Elle's void during this interrogation the whole time, with the headband going in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
She's a freak. She wants a freak. That's her mission. That's all I know. So in Dr. K's laboratory, there's a door that is a mystery. They don't know what's behind that door. This dude was coming back to strangle somebody. I knew it was next episode.
They show that thing off way too much. Be like, this is the biggest, fleshiest, most moist Chekhov's gun I've ever seen in my life.
Juicy. So juicy.
Wow.
It's the same person who did the upscale CGI on the Demogorgons this year also did the tendril and was like, I'm going to show my baby off. Like, I want it shown. I want it killing someone. I want it shown.
I really want the 8-foot Demogorgon animatronic that you can buy online. And Chris is like, no, you're not going to put an 8-foot Demogorgon in your office. Why not? Why not?
Because you're
Put it in the
ceiling is
window
7
for
foot high.
Put it in the window, put a hat on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Have it wave to the trick-or-treaters on Halloween. It's perfect.
Yeah. I would just honestly, because my office front window faces like our street, I would honestly just put a light on it and just put it facing the window so that when people drive by or walk by, they're like, the fuck is that? Maybe I can convince him he'll let me get like the cardboard cut out. It's not the same.
Oh.
It's not the same.
No.
No.
So they determine after she sees this door that the machines that paralyzed her and put her under inability, a lot of them are behind that door. So her assumption automatically was that Vecna's behind the door, while everybody in the audience assumption knew, oh, it's number 8. So
it's a weird assumption by both these guys to be like, oh, this low-level grunt definitely knows what's behind the super top secret lab door that only Dr. K has access to.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just like, I wanted her to like rip the door open and it's just like a blankness of his mind because he doesn't actually know what's behind there.
Did anybody else think it was anything but number 8?
I mean, I didn't know if I didn't necessarily think that it would be 8, but I was also like, I seriously doubt it's actually Vecna. But
exactly, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah,
I was
Vecna
willing
would
to
need
go
his
along
powers to control the Demigorgons to
Yeah.
steal the children. So how is he behind this door?
I was trying to figure out a rationale. I was like, okay, is he like weak and he's like just powerful enough to abduct Holly so he can like trick her into letting him go from like remotely or something? Like
that works with this storyline so far because okay, what if he got captured and he's telling her like, hey, this is the spot in the forest, which would be
that's what
lab.
I thought it was.
Yeah,
that's what I wrote
I
down. I was like, as I was like watching along, I was trying to, that was like my theory while I was watching. It's like, oh, he actually is trapped. I'm trying to think where I've seen that like set. It's like a Tai Lung style in first Kung Fu Panda where he's able to escape with just a feather.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you haven't? You oh my god. You're missing out on. This is prime DreamWorks animation here. You got to watch the first 2 Kung Fu Pandas. They're great.
I'll take some mushrooms and watch it.
All right. Okay.
They're so good. You get to see Gary Oldman playing as a evil peacock, and he's badass.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'll add it to the
there
list.
You go.
I'll add it to the list.
I'll see if it's on the 2026 calendar list.
Listen, isn't the second one? Hold on a minute. I want to make sure I'm not getting this wrong here because. Okay, never mind.
She's very much. Rachel said Alice in Wonderland yesterday. I said Little Red Riding Hood, Dorothy-esque too.
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Yep. Dipshit Derek. He's Dipshit Derek today. He will be Delightful Derek next week.
And then by his final form, Dorito Derek.
Dorito Derek. Mom.
They literally did. I literally saw the Doritos Twitter account post a picture of him to promote Doritos. It was like subtle.
Oh, that's so okay.
If you noticed, when they're running around, they do a tight focus on their feet over the carpet that they eventually do cut the trap around for them.
Clever.
So they're actually going down the ways of the Demigorgon, down the stairs, over the trap.
Where the wine is. Yep.
Yeah.
This home is not a playground.
Here you go, Nadia. Save this for next week.
Wash up, Tina, unless it's a Mormon or a Democrat.
I had to remind myself of the time frame this was in, like, oh, Bush HW sweep.
I love that Erica can just turn on the tears, and it just reminds me because again, I have 6 younger sisters.
Mm.
My sister. Okay, I will save this for next week. Yes, I got it. Thank you.
Put a pin on that one.
I will.
You're welcome.
Girls can do this. Turn their emotions off and on. I can make myself cry. Can I? If I pinch myself really hard, usually I can.
See, if this was set in the current year, Erica could totally get on YouTube and do a video where she starts like, I didn't want to have to make this video.
I didn't mean to drug my friend.
Yeah.
I like how what could go wrong? It depends on their caffeine intake, what they ate for the day, all this stuff. That pie, by the way, it is a sugar cream pie. That's what the pie is. It's a pie from Indiana. It's like Indiana's most well-known pie.
Hoosier pie, you said, right?
It's a Hoosier pie. Yeah. I actually want to make it if I can find gluten-free pie crust. Which I'm sure I probably at Whole Foods or something I can find it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, look, I gotta watch those calories. Listen, there's no watching any calories with pie.
No.
That's my motto.
Nope.
No calorie count on Sundays and no calorie counts with pies.
Nope.
I mean, for me, apple pie, yes, cherry pie, blueberry pie. I'm not a pumpkin pie. I've tried it. I try things 3 times. If I don't like it, I can say I don't like it because I don't like people like, oh, you didn't try it? Bitch, I tried it 3 times. Okay, so
I like it cold. I like pumpkin pie cold. Sometimes people
cold pumpkin pie is probably the way to go for me too.
Oh, the next day after Thanksgiving, nobody's awake. You just slither off and you just eat it. Yeah. Do you like pecan pie?
Yep.
I can't have a pecan pie. I've got a pecan allergy apparently.
Really?
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're missing out, man.
That's a no-go. Unfortunately.
I like how they're talking about how their friendship broke up, and he's like, I'm not feeling good. And the reason why Dad's not feeling good is Dad drank a lot more wine. Mom, alcohol is probably speeding up the process of these drugs.
The funny thing is that this is now the 3rd time that I'm reading this fight that Erica and Tina had. I still don't know what happened.
She basically humiliated the boy that Tia likes. And she wasn't supposed to do that. Dad's down. Mom goes down. Oof. Remember, in season 4, she's a rogue-esque elf that has like poison ability or something. Erica. Like it's like I'm butchering it, but it's very similar to what she calls her D&D character. She's like, I told you to eat your damn pie. Like she sneaks up on her and just bam. That's my girl. Yeah.
I thought her character was a paladin, but maybe I'm misremembering.
She's supposed to be like an elf.
I'm like, I wonder if the Duffers looked at a.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Hold on.
I wonder if the Duffers were looking at season 3 with the drugging scene at dinner and thought we should do this again, but we should make it funny this time.
She's Lady Applejack, a chaotic.
I remember her name was Applejack.
Half elf rogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this lines up. Well done, Duffers. Well done.
I like how they all have code names too, like trackers, catchers. Got that. But this is great. This continuous shot of them putting together these traps.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great little montage.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, I every time they start the trap, I'm like, yep, I would have tripped over the first one. I completely forgot about it, and then I would have fell down.
Rachel definitely falls through the rug pitfall.
Oh man,
it's all right, Rachel. We're not as limber as these kids anymore.
It's true.
Though at 16, I would fall through. So,
actually, rewatching that now, I'm curious. The rug goes down, and he's on top of the rug. Wouldn't the rug have fallen on top of the barbed wire? Or did it? I have to look at that scene again.
I love how Steve's like, this Ash versus Evil Dead.
I know he's like,
To
everyone
say,
stop.
men will look at this shot of Steve with a chainsaw and instinctively shout, "Hell yeah!"
Oh.
Chris did.
The wine. I think that's also my favorite shot right there, from
Of
up
them
above
from-
with him.
Them all looking
Yeah.
up through the
They nail it. So it could have been like maybe he fell through it and it stayed up there.
Yep, and then it falls to the
Yeah.
side. Okay. Yep. Yep.
It's only
yep,
it's got more staples on like one side, so it just kind of
Yep.
just goes.
Okay, perfect.
Why not?
See? It's logic.
Planning, yeah.
It's not like we're conspicuous or anything with this big, which is great because this was a shot from the trailer, the first
Yeah.
trailer.
Mhm.
That was one of like the intro shots for a trailer. I was like, oh, what are they up to?
I love how he just shuts her up while she's just like, let me talk to you about my I noticed here too on the rewatch too, Will's not wearing a jacket. Everybody else is. He's not cold. You remember when he wasn't cold in season 2?
Mm-hmm.
He likes the cold. I like the cold too. Maybe I have Mind Flayer blood in me. Like I right now it's 55 outside. I have the AC on in my house.
If you focus hard enough, if we send you back to Indiana, would you be able to see through the eyes of Jamie Campbell Bower?
It's 23 and
maybe, but I wouldn't tell you guys until I had some alone time with myself.
Really? I see. Tell me more.
I'm a monster girl. I love them monsters.
Oh, God, have mercy.
What? You've seen the chat? You're in the horror chat? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I didn't think that was going to be public news.
Leave studio button is right there.
All right. Okay. So Vex was like posting pictures as Jason Momoa as Lobo, and I'm like, man, that's not my type of monster. Pass. And she called me a fake monster girl. Vecna, yes. Pennywise, no. Just to be clear. Just to be clear. This is a very touchy moment.
I love you more.
Yeah. Jonathan,
one thing I know for sure, I love you more.
It could be trauma bonding, right? Because there were not only did her kid go missing, and then a fake body showed up, and then kids in an interdimensional world that she's trying to communicate. Eventually gets him back. Then he becomes possessed, and they have to form an exorcism on him. And then, yeah, because season 3, the Star Court, Will wasn't really that big of a deal. I don't think so.
Nope. Then season 4, they think they move away and get away, and then they get swatted.
Plus, Joyce is in Russia majority of season 4. So she doesn't even know what the fuck's going on with her kids.
God, that's right.
Here she is. This is where Robin's like talking to her, like, I think the rich douchebags will come for us, and like trying to talk his ear off, and he's like, shut up, please. I hear you. Just stop talking. Welcome back, Joe.
There's always in Arlington. Launcher.
Okay, it was trackers, launchers, catchers, trackers. That's what it was.
Launchers, trackers.
Did either of you guys see the behind the scenes, like, when they were doing pre-work on this season, they did a mock-up CGI of like bodies in a car going through the upside down. It's supposed to represent next episode where it's Jonathan, Nancy, Steve, and Dustin when they go in. It's really
No.
creepy looking. I'll see if I can find it.
Uh,
Duffer Brothers
no, I don't
posted
think I
it a
saw
while
it.
back.
I don't think I
Okay.
saw
Yeah.
that one in particular.
I'll see if I can find it for next week. It's really creepy. It's just like the mock-up of like what they thought the scene would look like.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is great. These Demigorgons updates are so great. The way these
Mhm.
guys look and move.
Mhm.
So he's coming in looking for dipshit Derek.
This is how you know the Demogorgon is an unstoppable beast. It steps on a Lego and it doesn't feel pain.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yep.
Oh, today I was watching a bunch of videos of Lego fails of people who were like, "Let me show you my Lego," and then they bump into something and it like falls or or somebody like walks in a room and crashes it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ooh. Right there in the chest with the nails.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's the same Derek and his sister took, except I mean he took a shortcut jumping down.
Yeah.
He jumps over it. Bro, that's good. That kid. And yeah, so it hangs
Yep.
off on the side.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Bonk.
Get him!
Oh,
Get
feel
him!
my back just going like,
I'm like, you get him!
Someone, I need to dig it up again. Someone remixed that scene of them knocking the Demogorgon into the hole, but with like Hanna-Barbera sound effects
that's awesome.
from like 1950s, 60s era. And it's such quality.
And yeah, that was great. Ripping open the bookcase there to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Turnbow. Yes, Joe, you're right. He's quite awful at first, dipshit Derek, but when he becomes delightful Derek, he is very delightful.
Northwest,
And his car
turn around. Trackers in pursuit. I repeat, trackers in pursuit with my Dustin attitude.
Somehow they gave Derek the quick character arc that Dustin is supposed to have, but it only took like one episode.
Right?
I don't know
It
how to
reminds
feel
me
about this.
of last season's episode where he's like, "Don't you guys trust me?" Like yelling out to them.
You know, maybe we got the Deadpool all wrong. Maybe Dustin will die.
Wouldn't that be
maybe
something?
maybe that's his penance. He's like, you were a turd on the way out.
I wonder if he broke up with Susie. Did he break up with Susie? Is this also adding to his moody effect?
Maybe we'll find out. If she's supposed to be on. She's supposed to come back, right? I think.
She was.
Doesn't she have? I thought she had a credit for this season somewhere. Didn't they say something like that?
I haven't looked anything up.
I thought she was in one of the trailers too.
She might have been probably for next round.
Or did we like confuse her for like some of the kids from like the next episode?
Oh,
I think we confused her with a couple of.
We might have
Yes.
misidentified.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe she isn't actually in here. That's unfortunate.
Oh no.
Oh no, something went wrong.
Vecna knows where we are.
He sees you when you're sleeping. I mean, he doesn't see you when you're sleeping, but he knows when you're awake.
And it's headed towards the farm where they're holding out with the Turnbow family and Will. Because Will now has Demigorgon sight. And he's figured it out. This is a short episode. It's only like an hour. By the way, Duffer Brothers said they're going to be announcing the runtime for Volume 2.
Oh, okay.
In next schedule. So the chart that we've been seeing with all the runtimes, it's not what Volume 2's runtime is going to be. So.
Because they just finished.
Because they went back and were doing stuff again.
Yeah. So, do you think that do you think they might even just think like make one longer? Like if we got episode 5 is like 1 hour 43, and it turns out it's like 147, people are going to freak out. Going to be like, they
I
gave us 5
would-
extra minutes.
I'd be curious.
I
to
feel like
see
it would go the
difference.
opposite direction.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
Saying,
You think they'll cut?
I want to go back. I want to find like the original runtimes that they provided, and I want to bookmark it and compare it to what they end up going with.
I'm gonna download it right now. And the Scorpions. Let's see. Here it is. That's not the right one.
I'm gonna find it afterwards, though.
I got it.
I'm wondering if they're just like moving scenes around between episodes.
Or maybe adding Eddie back.
This is their that's their reshoots, obviously, that everyone loves to harp on.
Yeah, of course.
I dream a dream. this is not a
This is so interesting to me that they're taking aspects of the play. Like if you knew the play, you kind of figured out what was going on with this area.
Mhm.
Here she's
Mhm.
running, being chased by somebody. At this point, I was like reaching for my phone. I was like, I'm about to text the group.
He's getting it ready.
I was
Am I
getting
the
ready.
one who thought that this chase sequence here was very like Lord of the Rings, kind of like first
Yes.
Nazgul appearance?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see the feet in the jeans, and
then-
I was like, oh.
And then what?
Which she looks very digital here, too.
Mm-hmm.
They had to remove the hair effects from her Spider-Man shoot that she was doing at the same time, obviously.
Oh my god.
Well, we had 19 people vote. I'm going to end the poll. Did anyone else think it was Eddie in the Forest? 26% people were with me. 74% called me delusional. So I'm going to end the poll there. Rachel, final thoughts on the episode?
I really could have done without the Hopper and Elle situation. Like we know her powers, we know what she can do. I wish that they used that time for other plot points. Otherwise, I overall enjoyed the episode. I don't think it was my favorite. I think for me, 4 is my favorite. But you know, just setting up what's going to be happening moving forward. I liked everything else that happened in between. So,
All right. Sketch?
I think I'm in agreement here. I think this might be like the weakest of the volume for me. There's stuff that, I mean, and a lot of that does hinge on like Hopper and Elle. I feel like I would rather have seen that be used for like Holly and Vecna's Barbie Dream House world, whatever.
anything else?
Fair. That's
I
fair.
did,
No, that's
although
fair.
I'll give you this. I did adore the Home Alone setup.
Yeah.
That was I appreciate that they gave everyone in the ensemble something to do there. No one was just like sitting there twiddling their thumbs being useless.
It's very well coordinated. Very
Mhm.
well coordinated.
I appreciate the fact that the Duffers have kind of figured out how to like utilize every character they have at their disposal for at least one thing.
Yeah, because it was pretty much the entire group except for Max at this
Yep.
point.
Mhm. Well, we're not supposed to know that she's still out there at that point, so I'll take it.
For me, this is my favorite episode of the volume. It probably goes 3, 4, 1, 2. Not that any of them are bad necessarily, but I do like, to me, it's just the focus in the Demogorgon trap that really brought home this episode. I'm the same way, but I feel like Elle and Hopper's dynamic throughout the entire volume is annoying, like from start to finish. I just don't care of that storyline. I just, honestly, I half the time I forget that they're in the Upside Down. I'm more focused on the characters in Hawkins and actually in Holly's storyline more so than the Hopper Elle Upside Down storyline in the military and stuff. I think it's the weakest of the 3, but I'm intrigued to see how some of the things that were set up in this episode will play out also for volume 2. More so on the Vecna and Max and Holly side. So yep. So what are you gonna say, Sketch?
I was just agreeing. I'm like, that's kind of what I mean about how like, I wish we got more of a Holly just exploring around before we got into going into the forest bit almost.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to. I think it would have been better off if there was another child with her. Like, let's see him actually steal another child, and then the two of them have to work it out and figure out. Because it was a little too easy for her to go into the forest, in my opinion. Like she's being told not to leave the house. There's monsters, but yet then she's being told to actually leave the house, and then also she completely forgets. Like, obviously she's probably under some spell that her mom was basically sliced in half in front of her too.
That would make it for a very interesting. That could make for would have made for a very interesting plot point in the first episode. If there's like there's some little beat where they mention like some random kid went missing, and the crew like picks up on it. It's like, this was Vecna's doing, wasn't it? We got to do the crawl.
Yeah,
and then just have this kid show up and just like Holly's like sidekick. That could have been interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
Rachel, what else you got going on next week? Coming up.
All right. Well, follow me at Elder Moliere on X tomorrow as a monkey. Did you like that? No, you did not like that. Oh man, because you have Osgood Perkins, yeah, and I still want to see Keeper. Haven't seen that.
I have it. Have it. I can upload it and send it to you if you want.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, she could purchase it. YouTube. She could purchase it, so I'll figure it out.
That's why I say thank you for the gift.
Yeah.
And then Sunday,
I'm back on the money.
Yeah.
Sunday, I'm watching Rollerball from 1975, so it'll be interesting. And then, I'm back here on Thursday, right? Yeah.
For the Sorcerer, yeah. Very cool.
Oh wait!
Sketch?
Oh, you know what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm on Circle of Jerks tomorrow. I totally forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he had to cancel. Zax has been sick, so he pushed it.
AJ won't step up. So
typical AJ. Typical
what a
AJ.
prodigy you have there, Zax. Maybe you need a new one. Actually, Zax, if you're in the chat, we need another Clam Jam, man. It's been a while. We did just the one.
I watched that Clam Jam. I loved it. You guys were so funny.
I'm thinking like you, me, Katie, Kitty, maybe Love It or something.
My God.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, we need another.
Here's a crew.
Sketch. What else you got?
Hey, let's see. Monday, I'm gonna release another sound designing fantasy exercise to celebrate new Monster Hunter update coming out. Other than that, we'll be back here on next Friday as well.
Very cool. For myself, I will be doing a couple watch parties this week. News has been really slow on the horror side. Unless something really big happens, Tuesday's slot will probably be a watch party or news. We'll figure it out. Monday, there might be a watch party. Just follow me on X. I usually announce that. But for sure, we are back here Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern for the watch party for the episode 4, The Sorcerer. And then, obviously, live discussion always on Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern with the crew. Thank you, everybody who joined us in the chat. You guys are awesome. Please leave me a comment if you're watching this on the replay. It does help with the algorithm. And until next time, everybody. And again, no watch party on Christmas, but we'll keep going then. Stay spooky, y'all. Have a good weekend.